Ta-da-ta-da!
Why, good evening, everybody. What's going on? Oh, let's see here. What's up? PM Collector Boy, and RV Winkle, and Arcane, Eva, and Dominic. And Eva, thank you so much for subscribing for, Jesus, 3 years. Very much appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Also, yeah, Arcane beat you to that one. With, if we're being real here, kind of a better permutation of it. What a dreadful night to have a delusion. I mean, it kind of works. Kind of works the whole title in there. It's, you know, not making any value judgments here. I'm just saying maybe you can elevate your game a little bit. Hi everybody, happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. I had a lovely rest of my weekend after we parted ways on Saturday night. Yesterday I went and visited my parents, and that was really nice. We had a really good visit. Nice and low-key and hanging out. I ate a bunch of Popeyes and it was delicious. Shut up, glasses. How's that for elevating? Oh, you cut me to the quick. I am wounded. Absolutely wounded. What a nightful delusion to have a dread. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. We could all learn a thing or two from RV Winkle. But no, yesterday was good. Yesterday was very good. Today was good. Had a productive day of work. Got to watch some Star Trek The Next Generation in between. I haven't gotten to play anything recently. I was all set after we voted on Saturday to crack into Scald myself, and then just didn't really have any time to do it. So, but at least we're getting to this, which is what I really. Oh God, Dave, I saw Goblin in the title, and I started panicking instinctively. I mean, I suppose it still remains to be seen what you're cleaning up in that game, but I hope I can trust you on this, buddy. Dave beat me to it. Yeah. What are they cleaning up, Chad? What's the cleanup? The natural sequel, right? So good evening, Dave, and 2-hit, Numberless Dread. Glad you're actually awake. It's good to see you. Echo Stasis is out. Interesting. Stealth release sometime in May. Found another game with 32-bit-ish graphics called Fumes, sort of vehicle combat game. More and more companies are trying to emulate 816 and 32-bit styles on purpose. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the way the AAA end of the spectrum is going, where they keep pushing graphics further and further in what I think are unnecessary ways. Like, you can get a lot of mileage in going the opposite direction and getting any one of the countless extremely talented pixel artists, retro 3D artists to do something a lot more lo-fi and a lot more cost-effective for you. Metal Slug Tactics is a thing, and somebody better request that for Friday. Is all I'm saying. And R-Type Tactics too, no kidding. And I'd like to see them push the frame rate stability, 60 FPS as standard. Pushing polygons means nothing when it's at 20 FPS. I don't know, I've never really been a stickler for frame rates. I don't know, I just want a game that feels good to play. It doesn't, like, it's not specifically down to the look or the sound or any one thing. I want an experience that feels good. They do that at 20 FPS, I don't care. As long as it feels good. 60 FPS more effects. I mean, it affects feel, but I don't... Look. This is a very particular thing for people. I'm never gonna convince the 60 FPS devouts that it's not essential, because to me it's not essential, and other people it is. It's purely a difference of opinion there. It's not a difference of opinion, is that Mizroy just raided us with a Mizraid. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I thought you didn't want strategy games. I am very excited about Metal Slug Tactics. I have been following Metal Slug Tactics since they announced it. The Anno 117 announcement made you laugh. Is that really a thing? They're making a new Anno game set in like the 2nd century? Really? Anno Rome? Oh shit, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, look, honestly, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to all the press conferences and announcements and game reveals and stuff for 2 reasons. One is that I mostly play old stuff now. I play things that have been out for a long time. Honestly, me playing something like Dread Delusion is very much a rarity, and it's a very indie game, so I feel like I can kind of get away with it. And 2, I am getting exceedingly tired of this contingent of gamers that has to get exceedingly weird about any game that doesn't have a straight white dude front and center on it. I am just getting absolutely fucking exhausted at hearing about how some female character is supposed to look, or why is there a black person in my video game. I just wish all those people would just walk into the sea and not come back. If I could have one thing, chat, if I could have one thing it's in the gaming space, just purge all of those idiots. Absolutely, yeah. Game Satellite Sun, good to see you. Anno Mans. Last night to nominate stuff for community. Oh, it's last night to nominate stuff for Discord. For community night in Discord. Not for Discord and community night. Yeah, we're gonna... Speak of the devil, we're doing a Pride game for Pride Month. Happy Pride, everybody. I got the rainbow lights on tonight. Coincidentally, as it turns out. But yeah, if you wanna put something up for consideration, by all means, please do. I feel like we got a pretty good spread of games right now. I'm sure we'll be pretty happy with any one of those, but there's always room for more, chat. Very glad that I don't come across those sorts of dweebs online. Yeah, my problem is on the socials, I follow a lot of like game designers, game developers, the few remaining game journalists on Earth, and it's just, it gets worse and worse. What's on the docket tonight? This is the next game that we're doing a full playthrough of, and I will talk about this in a minute as soon as I finish rambling about shitty nerds and the schedule and stuff. A lot of RPGs, not that I mind either. I mean, RPGs are sort of our thing these days. This is an RPG, ostensibly. It has, you can see it has stats. But before I get too tempted to talk about this, let me just remind y'all of the schedule, because there is a thing happening this week that I need to make sure everybody's aware of and on board with. So we're starting Dread Delusion tonight. We'll be playing this tonight and tomorrow and Wednesday and on into next week. It's not a huge game, but it's not a small game either. We're going to be on this for, I am estimating, 2 to 3 weeks. It was either this or Scald. I really, really, really wanted to full stream one of those 2 games, and they seem to be about the same length. So, honestly, kind of happy we landed on this one. This is the one that I'm really excited about. No needs to request Crab God for Next Fest. That game looks bonkers. There's a lot of really good-looking stuff in the Next Fest, which is good because this Friday we are doing a Next Fest demo wheel. So each and every one of you, every single person in chat right now, is more than welcome to go onto Steam, look at the Next Fest, and submit a demo for an unreleased game. That is my main guideline for doing Next Fest demo wheels at this point. The demo that you put up needs to be for something that is unreleased. That way we can keep the demos timely and relevant and whatnot. And then on, you've got until the end of Thursday. I forget. Did I say end or beginning of Thursday's stream? I usually say end, don't I? End of our stream. End of our stream on Thursday, the 13th. To get in your submission. One per person, please. First come, first serve, too. If you pick something that somebody else already picked, I'll refund you your coins. You can pick something else. On Friday, we'll throw them all up on the wheel. We will spin the wheel as many times as we can, play as many demos as we can. At the end of the night, decide which demo was the most entertaining of the evening. Whoever picked the most entertaining demo of the evening gets to be a channel VIP. If they're not, or if they are, they get a Doom Peak, which for those of you that forgot or uninitiated or whatever, Doom Peak is what I call it when I let people pick a game for us to take a look at, like on a Friday. If you want to guarantee that we spend like 30-40 minutes trying out some game that you're really keen on, that's the way to do it. Indiana Jones: The Great Circle is being made by the Modern Wolf Design. Yes, Machine Games. I saw the trailer for that. That did look really good. So, hopefully it will be. I've helped people understand the process. Had our previous winner actually use it? I'm sure they'll get to it. I'm sure they're saving it for something momentous and incredible and timely and enticing and sexy and turgid and other words that might get me in trouble. And goblin-y. Yeah, we can't ever forget goblin-y. Every time y'all mention goblins, I'm just a tiny bit more regretful of telling y'all that story. That story has legs. That's for damn sure. Legs and other appendages, it would seem. Anyway, chat, that's pretty much the schedule. Oh, Power Hours, Thursday and Saturday. We're still in the Power Index. We are deep into the throes of the index. I've got a lot of games to do on Thursday. And requests will still be open on Thursday. I'll probably close them for Saturday. So, you know how it be. So, anyway, Dread Delusion. This is honestly perhaps the indie game I've been the most excited about since it was first announced. If you're not familiar with the developer, lovely Hellplace. Ages ago, either in an early... it had to be a DreadX collection because this was published by DreadXP. I see these comments in chat and I'm just gonna keep rolling. In one of the early, first or second DreadX collection, lovely Hellplace did a game called, I want to say it was called Effigy, with this sort of like super colorful, like low-res PS1-ish 3D aesthetic, but with an incredible sense of decay to it, and just some really out there creature and enemy designs and stuff. And I was very taken with it. I was absolutely fascinated with it. And soon after that, they announced the development of this game, Dread Delusion, which I don't want to overpromise, but for those of you that really enjoyed our Morrowind playthrough, I think this is going to be the game for you. This is an open world RPG, very much focused on the first-person mechanics of it. With a weird, wild, wide-open world to hunt and sneak and lockpick your way through. Tons of really neat lore, tons of really neat stuff going on. It's been in development for years at this point, and this, we've looked at it twice before. If this looks familiar once we get into it, it's because it should be. We played the demo of it when it was first announced, and we took a look at the early access version when that first launched. And I have been very diligent in holding myself back until the full release. The full release happened in May, but of course we were in the middle of Dark Souls, I guess, at that point. So, but we're getting around to it. We're finally around to it. It's finally happening. I'm very excited about this. I have been very excited about this. So, I think without further ado, let's get into it. Save as much time as we can for the actual playing of this thing. Again, for those of you that are very regular viewers around here, the initial steps of this might look very familiar, but bear with me. As opposed to exploring the demo or the early access version, I'm gonna spend a lot more time focusing on each thing, talking to everybody, exploring and whatnot. I hope it goes an hour and leaves you sad. Only logical question now is when's Hollow Knight?
Long since shattered. But hope still flickers
in
our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality. While the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself.
There's some really neat stuff going on.
All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story.
Yeah,
but
looks like Mike Mignola, doesn't it?
Fathoms below, in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny? Or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
They said the thing, chat. Unfortunately, that's Oddish. Yeah, that was really good art, wasn't it? That was really good art. Actually, we're the cousin of that person. Anyway, the only logical question now is when's Hollow Knight? That is a really good question, and I don't know. So basically, we're kind of restricted to shorter stuff until my summer vacation, which starts 4th of July. I'll be going away to Japan on the 4th of July. I'll be coming back the 23rd of July and starting streams back up the day after that on the 24th. When I get back from Japan, probably the week after I get back from Japan, we're going to start something big. I can't tell you what that's going to be because I don't know. I know what I would pick now, or I at least know what I would choose from if I was deciding now. It would probably either be... It would either be Fallout 3, Hollow Knight, or... honestly, Treasure of the Rudras. Those are the 3 big games that I'm really interested in playing right now. But I don't know if I'm still going to feel like that in a month and a half. So we'll just have to see. Y'all have to hold out and see what midsummer brings. Tag yourself in the Easter egg base. I'm the scary glowing pink crystal. I'm the lamppost. I'm that majestic clock in the background, blocking our view of the crystal. Alright, anyway, let's start us a game. In an empty slot. The Y in lovely Hell Place.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
Game would simply not work the same if the sky wasn't magenta, and that's why I love this choice. Yes, you're absolutely right. It really makes the setting. It really, I think that more than anything else really indicates just how screwed up the world is. But yeah, whole world is busted, nothing works right. We're a Skylander, and
Dreams
the
of
Inquisition
childhood
got us.
slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed? Even
Alright,
there?
so what we're gonna do. Brawler, the idea of battle captivates you, it always has. You start by smashing sticks, before long you're clashing swords. There's never any question you are a fighter through and through. The urchin growing up, you're nobody, just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without the street gang, you'd have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. Apprentice, child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family. Your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled. But what you read, you did not forget. And noble, a child of noble birth, you were dining with the foreign dignitaries, breaking walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity. For the glittering halls of Ryova can be more cutthroat than the darkest of alleys. So, was there voice acting in the demo version? No, there was not. That is a much more recent inclusion. Alright, so might increases health and governs attack and defense. Guile increases stamina, governs lockpick and agility. Wisdom increases mana, governs lore and spellcast. Persona increases regen, governs charm and barter. Any thoughts, chat? I know Numberless Dread wants a wizard. Eva says punch shit. We have a vote for magicings and a vote for punchings. Do y'all have any further preferences? Eileen, urchin or prentice? Uni. Kinda want noble. Let's just pick all of them. I am going to gum gaga. What's up, Sam? Can we roll a d4? No, I don't have any dice in here. I know, some fucking nerd I am. Don't even have any dice handy. I tell you what, I'm going to. In the spirit of Morrowind, I'm gonna pick urchin.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Hired muscle. You can take care of yourself. We're known for it. A Slev cartel recruited you as muscle. When they smuggled nefarious texts or illegal potions, you were there to make sure things didn't go south, and when they did, you cracked some skulls. Thief. Thievery came easier. Picks danced through the locks with a lover's touch. You stole spells from scholars and treasures from sky ships. The city was yours, its doors wide open. Lore broker in the Apostatic Union. Some secrets are worth more than gold. You fraternized with cultists, created illegal tomes, and sought dangerous knowledge. If something was hidden, you could find it for a price. Fixer in a bloody business. You kept your hands clean. In pubs and markets, you built your network mingling and scheming. Elsewhere, nefarious deeds were committed, and you were, of course, never involved, but your purse was never empty either. You know what? I'm actually... We could do lockpicking. I'm kind of curious about this lore stat. You know what? I'm gonna go back. We're gonna do apprentice and we're gonna do scholar.
The mind cracks showed.
I think we will go magic-y after all.
The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Temple Raider. After learning of a powerful artifact in an ancient temple, you set out to obtain it, training to defend yourself against traps and monsters alike, not to evade the Inquisition, or forbid the plunder of such places. Hunted in your studies, you learned of a forbidden word, a word whispered only in the dark that opened unseen doors. Before you knew it, you're hunted by a shadowy organization, forced to flee for your life. Ambitious caster. You're always adept at spellcraft, but eventually it became an obsession. You wrote a spell of such complex cipher logic that when cast it tore a hole in the veil of reality, making you a wanted criminal overnight. And bookseller, you recently... I don't want to be a bookseller. I'm going to be an ambitious caster who rent a hole in the world itself. Okay. Magic-y magics. And here we are, chat. Look how lovely this place is. This is beauteous. It is gorgeous. It is... I love it. I love everything about it. Hello, sir. I was literally role-playing as Gale. Oh, good. You're finally awake. I have obtained money dollars. They are simply coins. Hello, sir. Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is an 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition's generosity has made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I'm a servant of the Inquisition now. Yeah, you look, much improved. Sure, things are great. What's around with any of this stuff? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, anyway. The Hellraiser. Oh, my god. Magic works like the virus from the villain Virus in this universe. Seems like it, yeah. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, prisoner 17. I'm not gonna take orders from a coffin. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. This iron coffin is an honor, a privilege. The pain it delivers only serves to sharpen my reason. Your base crimes against the apostatic union would not merit such exquisite torment, but I can offer you redemption of a different kind. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. There's no way I'm helping the Inquisition. He wheezes. Oh, but you will! Your sentence obligates such military service. Refusal would result in unspeakable horrors performed on your person. So, listen closely. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Aneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manner of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Kalos. Kalose? Oh, look, she's actually drawing this out as we talk. Never heard of her. She is the daughter of Admiral Kalos, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a war band of thieves and pirates. The Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur. Claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go take this Inquisition journal, a mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the Binding Light, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. Alright, well, we've got our mission. We know now what to do. So yeah, it's an Iron Maiden on mechanical legs, perpetually oozing blood. I love it. Great. I'm a little curious. Hang on one sec. I want to see here. You can toggle the wobbly 3D and the wobbly textures. That's pretty funny. Okay, cool. Clearly we're working for the good guys. I mean, yeah, look at all the skulls on everything. Gotta be good. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword, press the inventory key to open your journal, navigate to the equipment panel, equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Broke is delicious at this time of year. Remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. There's a meager task. I calculate there's a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Gib. Piece of shit sword. I love it. Swords are reliable all-rounder weapons, rewarding both speed and aggression. Chipped and crowed, this one has seen better days and may yet see them again if some of the rust could be cleaned off. Here we go. Pleased to equip my sword. It seems like I've got 2 weapon slots, 2 ring slots, 2 belt slots, helmet slot, armor slot. I have 3 spell slots, 6 item slots. Here's my inventory. My Inquisition Journal. Divisive marriage of clockwork technology and magical cipher, though its pages appear to be paper, the writing changes based on the user's intent. FOV slider, if you worry about motion sickness. I saw that. We may adjust that later. Here are my delusions. Believe as everything is your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world or completing quests. They'll grant a full delusion. Delusions can be spent to increase one of your core attributes. Might, guile, wisdom, and persona. I guess these are my skills. My background stuff, and then I don't know what that is. And then this is my quest. Baseless in 40K without the licensing? No. No. I don't think 40K quite has a setting like this. I think this is a bit beyond that. Also, good evening, Fury Fighter. Fury Fighter, I think you'll be pretty into this. This is like super weird indie Morrowind. This restores my health. Potion is brewed from the eye of Paguth herb, and it hastens the body restorative functions prescribed by most doctors, one of the few treatments that does more good than harm. Spells and quick items must be equipped in the equipment menu. Before use, once equipped, press spell to use spells and item to use items. Scroll through equipped items to switch item or to switch spell. I noticed they're not giving me any of my keys here, so that is a castle up there. This is a large thing. Mana potion, created from the Paradoxicus herb. This potion stimulates the mind and increases the use of magical potency. Has become quite a habit for many university scholars. Engineer former prisoners, very 40K servitor. I know the servitors are like little floating skull dudes. I'm sure there is some inspiration there, honestly. All joking aside. Whee. Alright, my bar is down in the bottom. Top one's obviously health, middle one's obviously mana, bottom one appears to be stamina. Which has a couple states to it. So this is the ship we came in. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a ghost! What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yes. Melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? Gaze in the distance. Well, stranger, you best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtains drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Yep, that it me. That me. Any cool stuff over here? Are you hiding cool things from me? Oh, you are. Indeed, you are. I know eventually we're going to get to all of this stuff off in the distance, and that makes me very excited. Oh. There was a potion inside this horrible thing. There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. Some are active skills such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive skills such as defense and regen. Skills can be improved by increasing the delusion attribute, the government, or with special equipment. Stop. I think we're going that way. I've gained ammunition. Assortment of ammunition for ranged weapons required to fire bows and the like. Do something over here. Oh, I see a skull. Ooh, free skull, chat. You glimpse a glimmer of delusion. Collect more to gain a full delusion. 4 delusion attributes. The fundamental attributes with governing skills: might, wisdom, guile, and persona. Increased attributes: find glimmers. Yada yada yada. Where do glimmers show up? Ah, here we go. Looks like 3 or 4 glimmers will get you a delusion. Oh, see some stuff. Also, good evening, Endive! It is an Endive alert, chat! Yellow alert. Action stations. Inventor of the dishwasher was buried today. They lowered him down. His wife took him out and put him in the right... I never realized this. You actually start with the skull, too. Unbelievable. I was wholly unprepared for that. Yellow potion. Restore stamina potion, stamina thrush. Yeah, okay, so stamina bar has like 2 parts to it. When you're running around, it drains, but then it refills to a point, and then I guess that's your threshold. So we're gonna have to do probably like eat and rest and stuff to restore that. Derived from the jitter seed, this potion imbues the user with an unnatural energy. So what the fuck is this? It's... I don't know. Whatever it is, I can't interact with it, but I suppose I should remember it's here. I think I should keep that in mind. Anything cool over here? There are actually more islands down there. Hot damn. Islands over... This... I'm sorry, this... Oh, wow, there's an island way up there. Oh, chat, there's so many floating islands to explore. My excitement knows no bounds. Somebody sure did leave a lot of potions laying around, though. Like, a lot. I've pilfered 3 lockpick. I take some degree of offense at the pilfering. I am merely collecting what is found. Oh. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Oh, look, a dead person. Is Twitch working? As far as I know. All my metrics are good. In any case, combat is avoidable. Press crouch to toggle sneaking. Your footsteps will not make any sound. Alternatively, you can sneak up behind an enemy, perform a stealth attack. Damage to unaware enemies will be multiplied. Now, what is my stealth? Ah, here we go. I'm sneaky. No one will see me now. That person's sure to get ventilated. Refuse to let you submit any next fest submissions. That is weird. Terribly weird. Oh, what's this? Throwing knife. Well-balanced steel knife designed to be thrown in Slev. Thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for additional sting. Love how chunky everything is. Love how deliciously chunky everything is. This place is on fire. There's chunky fire too. You think there's anything behind the waterfall? Oh, there's something in front of the waterfall. No! 0 out of 10 game, chat. My heart has been broken by Dread Delusion. There's nothing in there. Oh, there's nothing in there. I guess let's find out how well, we're probably terrible at stealth, honestly, but there's a guy like right there. Okay. Yep, definitely not that good at stealth. Oh, there you are, Arcane. Ow. Who else was shooting? Nobody, apparently. Huh, okay. These guys are jobbers. They really are, yeah. They really are. These guys got it pretty bad. Oh, you submitted through the phone app instead. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. May take some convincing. You've been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there's a high probability to emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. My persona, chat. You're one of the locals. He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Success. Let's out a weary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wipe out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies in my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream. You should find it by the... Oh, I already did. Thanks for nothing, idiot. Go on to your death. Oh. They drop potted me some money. How convenient. Anything else cool over here? Oh, yeah. Shielding potion. Temporarily boosts armor. Floods the bloodstream. A simple spell that can deflect attacks, although it deflects hugs and handshakes all the same. That's pretty funny. What does this guy have to say? Progressing must unlock this door. You'll need a lockpick to begin. You should find ample supply next to me. Picking a lock, there's always a chance you'll fail and lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you'll come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Okay. Hey, cool. That's neat that they do dice rolls for that. Shin Megami Tensei attribute controls your ability to charm weeaboos. Well, good thing we worked so hard on. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To dispel them, you'll need enough lore skill. Incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. Single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Interesting. Okay. So for hidden mechanisms, you need high enough lore skill and mana. That's very interesting. A very small amount of mana. I didn't even see the bar move. Really nice vase here that I can't do anything about. What is going on here? Your mana status is currently restore status, rest in bed, or drink a potion. What are these? Wait. I think we figured this out last time. I think if you die, you respawn at these. I think it was a big old mystery until I died somewhere. And came back there. Man, people just fucking died everywhere. That is a big castle. There's also a dragon flying around. I don't know how concerned about that I should be. Prisoner Ignavius is waiting for you in the nearby Inquisition column. We strongly recommend speaking to him before wandering forth to your highly probable demise. Yeah, I mean, we'll get there in a minute. Or, I guess, okay. Alright. Wow. You look weirdly normal for this place. Your approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? Look, they don't let me take showers in there, okay? Mushrooms? He clicks his fingers. Exactly. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. He takes a long breath. And such potent spores. We have mushroom forest back home in Lundell, but nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you while turning his gaze back to the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of scry shroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Yaneric Isles, and I hear it is to die for. Okay. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. Ah, but where are my manners? He holds out a hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal, pleased to make your acquaintance. Give him a shake. Friendliest person I've met so far. Grips your hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points to the fortress ahead. That's the blinding light, the fortress of Vela Kalos, leader of the Darkstar mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault. Not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get, because you have nobody. Everyone else is dead. Sent all my agents. So far, none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting. It seems those Darkstar ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit. I think you're up to the job. Any questions? How do I get there? You see that great big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the Blinding Light Fortress, and it's where you need to get to. Just stride into that main gate, making sure to slay any pesky Darkstars to get in your way. Once you're in the compound, find a lift mechanism. Take you up to the battlements. That's what Vela's been holed up. Where I can avoid bloodshed? Ah, the sneaky sort, are we? Well, you're in luck. My agents report there's a side entrance to the right of the fortress that leads into a maintenance tunnel of some sort. Sure, this Darkstar has laid plenty of traps. Surely nothing you couldn't disarm. Once you're inside, you can try and avoid detection by keeping the walls. The old Gad war forts have plenty of nooks and crannies, so just quiet and out of sight. If I want to practice my combat skills, we established a small boot camp of sorts here. I may always make sure to remind my combat echelon of the fundamentals before a tricky mission. Find plenty of target dummies. I need to know more about Vela. Sure, you have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Tell me about Vela and the Darkstars. That's a name that'll make hairs stand on end. She's the daughter of old Admiral Kolos, the apostatic Union Navy, but instead of following in her father's footsteps, she found the most accomplished mercenary band since the God War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, and you got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Darkstars to do the job the Navy were unwilling or unable to do themselves. Ah, thorough corruption and nepotism. It's a pity she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Darkstars, their number of villainous deeds far exceeded those of noble intent. What of this villainy, sir? Astral College heist in Bayonne, where they made off with an artificed star, among other priceless treasures. And there's the sinking of the merchant freighter Popinjay and all those hostages slaughtered at the siege of Sarkolko. I could go on. In the end, they say that she lost the plot. Started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled this tantamount to cultism. Claims of religious nature and warranted her arrest. Of course, I think the polymaths over in Ryova have wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for boots. Finally, they had their warrant. Even Vela's own mercs got so riled up they mutinied against her. Been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got the go-ahead to make a move, so here we are. Why are you using prisoners like me? Because rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in Union homeland, where prisoners are thrown in a pit with a scrap of moldy bread no matter their crime. Taps his forehead. We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests, so we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment. Punitive employment. My God, what a turn of phrase. We will have enlightened the world just a little. Although also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission is going, how do they say it up in Slev? Utters up. I don't really care what you think about the High Confessor. I guess I'll get going. That's the Spirit Prisoner. I'm sure I'll make short work of those ruffians. When you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Oneric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you with plenty of useful tidbits. Cool, yeah, I'll just go up into the Death Castle by myself and take on the most dangerous person in the world. I think this is a great plan. I have to wonder what their backup plan is if I die. More prisoners? Glimmers of Delusion. Yeah, we're almost there. All labor is punitive under capitalism. Here. No, there is nothing hot about that take. Perfectly tepid, if you ask me. Attack damage depends on your current stamina. The lower your stamina, the less damage you'll do. Maximum stamina will also deplete slowly over time. If it reaches half its original value, it'll become fatigued, temporarily reducing all stats. Maximum stamina can be restored by sleeping in a bed or using a stamina potion. Oh, that's cool. It's an automatic scribing machine. Hold block to reduce incoming enemy damage. If you time a block as an enemy attack lands, you'll parry it. Successful parries negate all damage and will stagger the enemy. Not that I know what those buttons are. Ow! Why do you have a stabbing machine? Where's my... There's the controls. Yada, yada, yada. Interact, attack. Spell is right mouse. Items are... Block is F. Okay. Block is F. Okay. There it is. Ow! Oh, it takes a lot of stamina. Ow. Alright. Parrying might not be my thing. Crystal points will restore your mana. Use a home spell. Return the last crystal point visit. You'll also appear at the last used crystal point in loading the game. I have learned the return home spell. Teleportation spell that transports the caster last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. Machine meant for hurting. And then this is a bed. Beds can be cheaply rented at inns. Some are unsafe. I slept for a wee bit and I am much rested. That looming fortress has struck fear into the hearts of many who are braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the god wars, so the apostatics named it the Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they plan to butcher. Ironic that it should fall in the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take life in pursuit of your fantasy? Yes! At least you're honest, sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in a gutter by the sword or someone far less scrupulous. Oh, don't you worry, none. I'm the hero of this story. Everything will be fine. Amnesia machine for hurting. Hello, you are weird looking. Eye of Pageth. Flower-shaped, oddly like an eyeball, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pageth, this herb is well known for its healing properties and used in medicine across the apostatic unit. Oh, that's really gross looking. Oh. That is such a gross thing. That is such a cool thing, though. So they, yeah, if you happen to miss it in the opening, the people of this world killed their gods. They just straight executed them. And that may be a factor in why everything is so turbo-fucked. Jitter Seed. Potency that vibrates in one's hand. Volatile nature of the herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike. Prized in the criminal gangs of Steve. Steve. Poison! Poison can be applied to weapons. Cool. Any reason for killing their gods, or is it just for fun? There's usually a reason for these things. Thinking that may have been a mistake. Well, look, you only get one shot at these things. Mayst as well take it. Alright, so I was advised... This is the main gate. I was advised to go around to the right, so naturally I'm going to go around to the left. See what's over here. Holy shit, 130 sheet. Holy shit, indeed. That is quite a streak. Alright, there's some dudes down there. And it is possible they have seen me. I'm finding plenty of lockpicks and potions and whatnot. I would, however, really enjoy a spell of some sort to use, because I don't believe I have any. Yeah, I only have the return home spell, which I don't want to keep equipped in case I fat finger things. And oh, this looks like a way into the castle, actually. Gentlemen's. Ow. have a weird little glowing chest piece. Ha! He tried to heal. It was a poor decision on his part. There we go. Hey, look at me go. Laugh they made one combination of character choices unplayable as a joke. Can't have that, but I can have this. So many potions. This is the Paradoxicus. An impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes. Herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. Neat. Alright. Let's see if I can get into this castle this way. This lift is not yet active. That is a no. Big old bottle of piss. Piss is what makes you run fast. Piss refills your piss meter and returns your piss to maximum. As you can see, I'm nearly out of piss, but my piss does restore itself. Interestingly enough, that doesn't appear to be the way I came. I have many lockpicks now. Enjoy piss-based humor, you're in luck. Uh-oh, that's an archer. Mr. Archer. I have poor news for you. You have been undone. Proving you run fastest when you want to take a piss. I mean, it is true. Alright, that is obviously the way up in the castle. However, there's a lot of other stuff around here. Like, a lot of other stuff. Like, more of these fucking things. And... okay, there's a bunch of stuff going on down there. But really, I just want to run out this way. There's like a little house over there. Should get urge. What kind of urges do you seek, optician? You and your deranged sort. I would love it if I could have a cool spell. That guy looks less like a jobber and more like a... yeah, this guy is not quite as jobby. I could stagger him, though, which is good. Don't you dare. Do not even consider the possibility. Can I get this open? Yeah, I am bad at lockpicking. But I did get that open. And I got me a Delusion. And iron ore. Decent quality ore that can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. Most of the Isle's mines were abandoned after the God War, but the ore remains there for the taking. Urge is a survival game based on piss. Tell me more. Now you're speaking my language. Not every day I find out they made a game specifically for me. Anyway, talk to me of Delusion. I need to increase something. Let's just be really good at wisdom, I think. Oh, it does seem like your stats max out at like 10 or something. So that'll be interesting. I am very curious how high we can get our stats. Or how far we can spread them and such. What sort of noise? Oh, I think this just landed. There's some other dudes over there. I'm wondering if I could potentially stealth up upon them. I like that they try to heal themselves when you do a bunch of damage to them. That person is trying to... Oh! That's where that arrow went. The Apostatic Union now consider you accepted. Oh, cool. There is a whole, there's a whole reputation system in this. I wonder if it's always 3 skulls per level or if it scales. That's a good question. That's a good question. It really depends on how long they intend this game to be, honestly. I was pleased by his enemy's attempts to not die by his hands. Poor attempts, to be sure. Oh, I gave myself another spell slot. Isn't that nice? Let's equip some stuff, like a health potion and a throwing knife. I feel like this may be useful. And also, hang on a second. Wait a tick. In terms of controls, switch item is on Z. Switch item is on Z. And item is on R. Okay. All right, chat. I think the time may have come. Time may have come to enter the castle. Let us be about our grim business. I'm going to go up like this so I don't make myself dizzy. Alright. I'm getting all stealthy. You lack the might to break this. I need 3. Interesting. You don't have to lockpick it. You can break it. Which would be nice because I suck at lockpicking. There we go. I mean, a 1 in 3 chance is honestly pretty decent. Oh, God. Disarming traps is also lockpicking. Could be a problem. On the other hand, they only let you hold up to 11 lockpicks anyway, so... Use them or lose them, I say. Alright, well, we've come this far. We can't stop now. Whee! Oh, you can just jump this. Amazing. Stamina potions and money. That is barred from the other side. There is a big treasure room down there that I would love to get into. Oh, I guess we are going to get into it. Oh, well, this was... Coming this way was a wise decision. Oh, nice. Okay, so currently... Delusion... Okay, I have no delusions right now. We're going to find out if it scales. Seems like no. At least not yet. Cluttered desks, an assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Darkstar mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the Cursed Underlands, far below the Sky Realms. Old contraptions. You recognize the old machines are God War relics, inoperable and mostly useless. Such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside the Clockwork Kingdom these days. Old contraptions. Devices, art. We can sleep here. Let's have us a quick nap. Now that we made it into the castle. Oh, it's dark now. Can I use this? I would like to use this. What the fuck is that? I think this goes back to the room I was in, perhaps? Oh no, oh shit. No, this goes somewhere else. Okay. Goes to another trap hallway. Whoop. More ammunition. I mean, this is okay. This is obviously something, but maybe it doesn't open from this side. Finding stuff like that may prove difficult. Okay. I'm hoping magic is going to be really fun and good once I get some spells for it. 'Cause right now, goddamn, it is like Morrowind. Yeah. Right now, I'm kind of wishing I went the stealth route. Stealth feels similarly satisfying. In did he see me? Oh, he saw me. Shit. Fortunately, these guys are still jobbers. Ah, I know where we are. Oh, where'd you come from? Where are you going, prisoner? Are you attempting to run from your destiny? You must recuperate. The lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisition camp. But Vel is still in the fortress. We strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach the battlements up above. That's fine. I just want to... What do you need me to do? Oh, I would have to activate it. And there's another shortcut over there. Some very light shades of Dark Souls too. Shit! I seem to have angered these boyos. Ow. There we go. At least the source things don't seem to be dice roll based. Yes, it does not seem like I can miss. It does not seem like it's possible to miss, and that I appreciate greatly. Beer! I found a chest full of beer. Beer is cheap in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. It's exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Beer. Finding plenty of ammunition and whatnot. So this is very obviously like the tutorial stage of the game. And while they're giving me plenty to see and do and whatnot, they are kind of leaving out some of the core elements, namely magic and ranged combat. Like, I don't know if I was just a big idiot and missed a bow somewhere or a magic spell somewhere, but I feel like I should be able to practice. Should have some way to practice those things by now. I mean, I have no doubt that once we get through this tutorial phase and into the game proper, we'll be pretty wide open on that, but I believe we need to go this way. If I had to guess, I'd say this is probably the way up to the battlements. This looks like an interesting landmark. Oh, wow. Okay. I want to say, I don't remember exactly. I'll probably go back tomorrow and look at the VOD from the early access version of this. But I think they redid the entire beginning of this game. Like, I think the original beginning was much more straightforward. Like, I think you were looking for Vela on, like, an airship originally. And they've expanded it to an entire castle. Which does seem is better designed to teach you all the many mechanics of interaction and whatnot in this game. Get through here. Okay. It seems like maybe I can drown. That might be a thing I can do. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that was iron ore. That doesn't look anything like the portrait, really. Seems like GOG delisted a bunch of retro classics games that I heads up. Many of them were Data East arcade games like Bad Dudes. Huh. Really? That's unfortunate. I hate to see anything get delisted. Like, it always feels bad when something disappears, like just in case you might have come around to it or decided you wanted to pick it up at some point. Always a tragedy. I don't think I'm getting in through there. Good old games, not bad old. Door's barred from the other side. Or actually, that might be what I'm thinking of. That Uzi, what's it up there? Kind of seems like they're running low on soldiers too. Might be why we're having an easier time of it. Maybe the folks they sent in first did a real number on these guys. Yeah. Instead of spending the time to taunt me, maybe you should have, you know, attacked. The stamina does not seem real restrictive in this. I'm a quaff potion. Lorp. Ooh. Leucosic bomb, a vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical process, extremely volatile. The flash will explode on impact when thrown. A grenade. An alchemical grenade. Well, I guess all grenades are alchemical after a fashion, aren't they? We have perhaps reached the place we are meant to be. It certainly seems as such. There's something very nice and fancy up there, and I want it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Alchemical, more like actually chemical, really? I want the cool stuff at the top. Oh, it's her. Can I have your stuff first? I don't want your stuff. No, I guess we gotta talk to her. God damn it. Vela Colos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded but hides it well. Loose the sails, and why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, you caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I've just escaped from the Inquisition prison. Can I join you? I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. She throws her head back and laughs. So that's good. You've come to apprehend me. You look like you need a meal and a lie down. I don't think you're in a state to apprehend a silk slug. Those Inquisition dogs really must be desperate, huh? Still, we can't tarry here. Events are in motion that can't be stopped. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end. That will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Come back! Aww. She and her cool shit got away. The fortress needs repairing before that will work. Huh. Surely... Oh, well, I can get in here now. This is what I really want. There's that thingy-ma-do. I can sleep. This chest is purple. That means it's really good, right? Entice! This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. I have a spell that will do things. I have been waiting for this, chat. Actually, let's start with you, and then go to you. Okay, spells are control, and then right-click. And yes, in one of the final updates to this... Oh! Oh, they got here in a hurry. Monsieur Blood Vial, or whatever the fuck they are. What the hell is this thing? Upgrade oh my god, this is our castle now. Holy shit. Holy shit. You actually... Wow. Okay, cool. You get airships and a castle of your own. Man, this has changed a lot since early access. That is super cool. Good afternoon, friends. Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you up on the platform. He mutters under his breath, so what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Hey, I don't see you in here confronting Vela as she escapes. High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, prisoner 17, was it? Our drones have been tracking. It seems that Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her. Oh my god, that's who's inside. Hello. High-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense! I was certain you'd be cut into tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. If your sentence still stands, you may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches after a moment. You think she may have vomited. Excuse me. Alright, more plot happening. The Eneric Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them, but she is silent a moment. They're more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We've already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin Pub in Hallowtown in the center of the Eneric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Why me of all your agents? The Dark Stars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition. You could say we've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amenable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. Where's to Hallowtown? Follow the road south through the village of Quill and cross the gate bridge. That should get you to Hallowshire. You'll need to acquire an apostatic union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Quill could help you. Got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of apostatic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hallowtown. And beyond Hollowshire's borders, there is ground even the Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. And one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but sounds a little better than prisoner, huh? Do we have some questions? Looks very fun. I'm more inclined to say it's very 40k inspired, very curious so far. Not that I think it doesn't have its own stuff to say, though. I mean, okay. Sounds like a real shithole. Very well. You have to speak up is most echoey in here. What's with this fortress? Its name is the Blinding Light, God War Fortress, some 40 years ago. Marvel of Cardovid engineering, that giant cannon blasted void steel spears through the heart of many a god. At the height of the Darkstar's infamy, Velkolos procured this fortress, restored it from a heap of scrap. For the past few years since the Darkstars mutinied against one another, Vel has been hiding here. Believe it or not, I've been here before long ago. It is strange to be back. Why are you in that metal coffin? You're not the only member of this tribunal to have betrayed the Apostatic Union. In my former life, I committed heinous crimes. Unlicensed spellweaving, conversing with gods, abetting armed conflict. I could go on. Iron Coffin is an honor, a privilege. The pain it delivers, the exquisite torment, sharpens my reason. I was specially designed to insulate my mind, lest I hear the gods' cruel whispers and forget my penance. Farewell, Confessor. Cool. So, we're not a fan of the gods. They killed most of them. The minor ones are in hiding. We want the faithless. She gave you the rank of Confessor. I suppose we'll be working together. Just remember, the rank of Confessor will stick to you like a birthmark. It marks you as the prisoner seeking penitence through duty. Even she cannot escape that tainted rank. Oh, this is, what's his face? Ah, Confessor, I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you meet a gruesome end, but you sure showed them. About that tea you wanted. Oh, no. I had questions about the Sky Realms. Something about the Union. I'm sure you've been there, Union Heartland. It's the most civilized place in the Sky Realm since the world rend. You may not agree, but to my mind, it's the truth. Oh man, you can really ask a lot about this. Past 400 years, the Sky Realms have been under the control of the Wiccan covens and their gods. It may be true that some preached tolerance, but others were tyrants who twisted their poor followers into cruelty and ignorance. This you cannot dispute. You see, the Wiccans acted no different from the worst Sleevan cartels. They forbade the weaving of cipher magic and the advancement of reasoned debate. They locked us in blood contracts with gods who stunted our advancement. But 40 years ago, in the God War, the apostatics cast off our shackles. It's true that a lot of blood was spilled, both mortal and divine, but now in Union territory, reason and discourse have replaced ignorance and fear. The Union Heartland Light. Depends where you go. I'm from Lundell, a place full of windswept hills, soggy marshes, and crumbling castles. Circled by blue neuron star. Neuron star. I also have a weakness for ale. There's also Bion. Known for its universities and fine wine, and Slev, a rugged wetland where criminal elements are rife. May we consider the most important Union realm Vivina. Warm, beautiful archipelago full of orchards bathed in yellow light, and home to the Union's most important city, Riova. Like the other side of the Paradise Killer story. Riova is where the Union Council of Polymaths meet. It's a city full of floating houses all strung together with bridges and ropes, with gondolas drifting between them. When you're in the middle, it's said you can't see a hint of sky. There's buildings in every direction. Very fresh to see apostasy be praised as a virtue in a fantasy setting. It kind of reminds me of, in FTL, how you are part of the Federation fighting against this overwhelming rebellion. I always thought that was a neat angle on it. That you were the underdog despite being part of the establishment. That's enough about the Union. That's all I want to know for now. I'm sure we'll be back. Gonna take a nap. Today was a long ass day. You do that. You do that. Sleep the sleep of the just. This is our new confessor. I'd love to help you with your mission. I don't know the security clearance, know the ins and outs. You speak with Ignavius. He'll know what to do. I'm sure he will. This will take us back down, or I could just fall through here and die. This goes... Ah, this is the way I came up. I guess we're taking the platform. This is happening in Paradise Killer outside of Perfect 25. Yep, it looks like this is the way we want to go. This looks like an interesting landmark. I have not found any map charts yet. Okay. So I will eventually get a map someday, maybe. And here we are. On the far side of an absolutely vast fortress. Oh, we can actually get back in this way, too. Funny enough. Just in case. Let's see here. Okay. Federation FTL is basically fighting universal spread human infection. Oh. Didn't realize that, Martra. Also, good evening. Alright. Time to get to exploring, chat. See what this big, weird world has to offer. Interesting. I didn't make it over here last time. This contraption seems to require a key. Okay. It looks pretty exciting, though. I would like to be in there. Chop a bush? No, it does not seem like you can. This seems to be a game that's very, very consistent about its interaction prompts. Humans are the infectious agents. The rebellion was exclusively human. I want to unlock this. Well, I guess we won't. I wonder if there is magical lockpicking in this. That I would like. Charm challenge failed. Needed 35. No, you don't do that. Not on my watch. Whee! There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I gotta get this open somehow. There's stuff in there that I want. Oh, hello. Darkstar mercenary languishes an ale in one hand. She barely registers your presence. Are you with the Inquisition or some petty thief come to pick at our corpses? Hunting your leader. Susie, please, I'll not hamper you. That wench has led us into enough trouble. She swigs the ale, most of it splashing down her face. If you don't care for Vela, let me in storeroom below. Sure, I have no love for Vela. It's another thing to betray the Darkstar Company. They're still my brethren. Does that mean you have, like, a key on you? What is this? Crafting! if I had 3 irons, I could make a better sword. Back again. Let me in. So we need 10 charm if we want to get in that way. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Yeah. Being a sword less shite would indeed be more useful. Already there's a lot... Oh. Already there's a lot of stuff going on with stats. A lot of different things I could do with different stats. Yeah, a whole sword would be very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself in. Oh, Christ, that's a thing. I don't know what that thing is, but it's a thing. Is it friendly? I mean, it's holding a weapon. Of course it's not friendly. Hello, sir. Yeah, that's... Oh, boy. That is really neat enemy. He reminds me of the no-face guy from Spirited Away. This game is just beautiful. What a time to be alive. Oh, I know. I love the way this game looks. Love its aesthetic. I've been very excited about it. What the fuck is that thing, man? Missing your opportunity to make friends with the monster. I've never been very good at that. I don't know what this is, but I fear it may fuck me up if it's unfriendly. Hello. Oh, good, it's friendly. Oh, I think I could have gone... No, I don't think I could have gone this way. I think this is another place. Right? Yeah, I don't think there was a way up here. Money. Potion. Ooh, what's this? Ah. I have lured something. Something has changed. Ooh-wee. Okay. So lore will be worth it. Common Ring of Health. Boosts the health of its wearer. Mass-produced replica of an ancient design which predates even the world rend. Prowess enchantment is marred by mediocre craftsmanship. I'll take it. There we go. I guess we'll sleep for a wee bit. Until the spoopy morning comes. Okay, so we're here. Seems like, did the plants restore? They did. Oh, no. There's different... They grow back at different speeds or possibly at different times of day. So, yeah. Alright, well, let me hustle on back to where we were. Get on with exploring in the direction that will actually get us new stuff. I really want to get in there, but I need... What is my current charm? My charm is 5. My lore and spellcast are 40. So that's cool. Someday, if I work on my charm a little bit, maybe I can get in there. And this requires a key of some sort, which I'm extremely curious about. Okay. Anyway. What does your charm spell do again? It, puts enemies on my side. Yeah. And you can see in the bottom left, they're enticed for a time. Won't do me a lot of good against single enemies unless I want to charm them and then just not deal with them at all. I don't know what the hell that thing was. It was super cool looking. That one over there is massive. Do you see that? Do you see that thing over there? That thing. Good God, man. Truth potion. Dispels illusions and reveals the truth of things. Unions ban the use of this potion for it interferes with many of their officially sanctioned spells. That is, yes. That is a big lad. One of the things I love most about this game's aesthetic is just how much stuff you can see from everywhere. Like, you can see for ages in this game, and, like, all this stuff is places that we're going to go to and deal with at some point. And that is super cool to me. There's a little bridge over there. I think we're going up that way, actually. Oh, there's a person here. What's up, person? Oh my, what's all the commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Aneric Isles back in Ryova, but it seems to be decades out of date. It's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they're floated into different positions. Heard the exact comment about Elden Ring. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Do you know where I can find a map? I noticed the Erudite Academy is flying over Hallowshire to the south of here. You can see it up there in the sky. It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Quill Village, though. Seen them in other places too. They're working on a map of the region right now. Not quite ready. Try asking them. Worth a shot. Where are you trying to get to? Trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be a place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades, when the Endless would hunt the living and feast on their still warm bodies. It would scare me witless, but still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat, or on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? Well, I suppose they could still eat me. Farewell, weirdo. Can't say I'm on the same page, but... What's out this way? That... I'm going that way. But there is stuff over here. I mean, truly, chat. The best part about any open world game is the ability to just... Oh god, that's a big dragon. The ability to just wander around and explore. It is so much fun. I love it. Now, there's something going on here. Cool. Okay, so there are multiple ways to get in here. I could have straight lockpicked it, or I could use my lore skill to get in. Elixir Restoration. Health and mana at a maximum. Legendary elixir has long been used by Wiccan cults banned in the Apothecaries of the Apostatic Union for its useful legal ingredients. That looks like a person. This, I can interact with this. Ooh. Death's Veil. Legendary mushroom with potent alchemical potential. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. They said the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. Or if you come across a candle you can light. So this person... Oh my god, dude. And they're still moving too, by the way. I'd just like to point out. But this is a plant now. This person Their brain and their spine grew out of the back of their head as some sort of fungal growth. And it's apparently going to grow back at some point, and I can collect it again. Head empty, no thoughts. Head extremely empty. Head powerfully empty. There's another one of those dudes. I don't yet know how far things can see. I don't have a good read on proximity, but it seems to be safe for now. Nauseating? Yeah, I concur. For now, let's head up this way. It looks like there's some sort of settlement up here. I'm very pleased with how much of this is unfamiliar. Like, they really did change this game a lot in early access. Youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged, and gaunt face. Oh, newcomer, welcome to Quill Village. My name's Lud. Were you involved in all that commotion over the old fort? Sure, I've just killed more folk than you can count. Your man's jaw hangs agape as he's searching for words. Oh my, oh wow. Suppose there would have been a lot of blood and such? Yes, of course there's fucking blood. He visibly flinches. Ah yes, of course, I thought so. Did I mention that our town is called Quill? We're just a humble village. And I'm just sitting here with my blade in front of his face, just contemplating it. Have you heard of a scry shroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow and sell it. Things aren't going so well. People are worried. What's wrong exactly? Crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less scry shrooms. Some people are getting worried. Heard some people are considering the old ways. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. Very stupid of them. Of course, very illegal, but also kind of exciting, wouldn't you say? I mean, it just means it's very boring here sometimes. Local Waymaster Colwich has gotten pretty spooked by it all. He's weighing everyone who comes by just to make sure they're not a Wiccan. Mother Olwyn, she's the mayor, by the way, doesn't seem too bothered by it all. She's much too worried about something else. Her mumbling about some sort of monster lately. Sorry, I do tend to waffle, don't I? Is there anything you'd like to know? Point me around town? Just in town you find the Way House. Nearby is a scry company. Further up the hill is the mayor's house. My mother, the mayor lives. Further up the old sacred shroom, only it's dead. What does the Waymaster do? We went to Riova, the capital city of the Apostolic Union. It's really far away. Got certified as a Waymaster. He weighs things for merchants and buyers to make sure the price is fair. Might not seem like much, but for a small town like us, it means we can trade with realms like Vina, Bayonne, and Lundell. But he also weighs people. Lately, he's been real worried about Wiccan sympathizers, and he has magical cipher scales that can tell if you're evil. He's not weighed me, though. I guess he doesn't think I'm tough enough to be a criminal. That's scry shrooms. When run by Dwin, his family's been growing scry shroom for generations. Without his company, the town wouldn't really exist. Mushrooms are kind of all there is around here. Mother won't let me drink the scry shroom tea, even though she does it all the time. She says it's too intense. You have to be a responsible adult to see the future. I don't see the big deal, though. She mostly just hallucinates about having a bigger garden. Are you the weight of a duck? Then you're a Wiccan. Your mother's the mayor. Not everyone likes her because she comes from all the way over in Lundell. It's a faraway place with castles and windswept moors and Union Heartland. I was born here, so I've never been. Why is your sacred shroom dead? That's because Colwich killed our god, of course. Would you care to elaborate? Sorry, I forget that not everyone knows about it. Our old god was Engwyn, and he was really mean. Like, he wanted people to sacrifice themselves to the sacred shrooms and make the scry shrooms grow good. Okay, cool. No, you did fine, kid. Yeah, you know, mushroom is a hat. Reminds me of penny scales and how vendors would often combine those with horoscopes. Alright, cool. So we got a little town that farms shrooms that used to worship a god that was all about human sacrifices until they decided that was bullshit and killed his ass. I will say, fairly proactive of them. I think these gods are jerks, to be honest. I think you may be onto something there. I like how it's entirely unclear so far whether it's an actual thing or whether the Waymaster has gone paranoid. Yeah, there's no way to know, honestly. There is no way to know until we get in there and we do it. We see it. And that big Chungus boy over there is really not that far away. Is this the Waymaster? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a stool if you're looking for Scryshroom. We come to... Ah, no, this is a Scryshroom company. You know Scryshroom does, newcomer? Yes. You know, I've heard it shows you the future, so that puts some folk off as they're scared of what they might see. Here to tell you, it ain't like that. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Bjorn that can do what Scryshroom does. It plunges you into the river of time, so you can see the bends and the currents rushing towards you. You know, I grew this business not with luck, my friend. Oh no, I use the humble Scrystream to outsmart my rivals. Now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostatic Union. What do you say, you buying? Does vision always come true? Well, I can't say they're always right. The future can be changed, and I won't be held accountable for any foolishness or failures you get yourself into after you use them. I think they're just a straight hallucinogen. Pot of Scryshroom tea on the broom house, a few other odds and ends, room to rent upstairs. Let's see what you have for sale. Here's the trading interface. So we can get a compass, Scryshroom tea. I think what's-his-face wanted tea. I'll buy a compass. I'll buy some tea. One should be enough, I think. Was that what he wanted? Damn fine tea. Yeah, he wants some Scryshroom tea. We got it. We're good. Yeah, no, the Scryshroom harvest is down for some reason. Can't imagine how that happened. Mansip's tea studies you intently. New face. You got business here. Talk to Dwayne at the counter. He's a proprietor. Really employed to make sure things go smoothly. You don't seem like the rest of the villagers. You're perceptive. I'm a mercenary. I fought with the Beyond Serpents, the Lundell Black Guardian, and the Dark Stars. Now I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman, nothing more. Please pay me no heed. I'm looking for some former Darkstar mercenaries. That's so. Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, because no secret I'm former Darkstar merc myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny once it became clear that Vela's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. Out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? Me and Jack Basalt. Good old Jack. In the Union, they still call him Shame in the Navy after he abandoned his rank and station and joined Vela's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellowed across the deck of the skyship, sword raised high, you made sure to heed it. Below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command. Learning their names or troubles, not every merc captain does that. I don't know if that was thanks to a kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Meet him in a pub, right? What do you know about Vela? That's a good one. You're just gonna stride to the boss lady yourself and claim the Union bounty, are you? Don't get me wrong, I never really knew the woman. I was too low ranked to be clinking my tankard with her, but I've been privy to some of her deeds. Let's just say you don't ever want cross swords with Vela Kolos. As for where she's gone, I haven't the slightest idea, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. The woman has plans in motion I couldn't begin to comprehend, and I won't be found complicit in trying to thwart her efforts for the sake of my own neck. Can't hear any of this from me. I like that guy. Okay, so that's probably the room that you can rent. This may be the Way House. Yeah, this looks like a guy that's about to weigh a bunch of shit. Man's eyes follow you with its suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggests he's older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to town, I gather. Well, I'm the local Waymaster. Name's Kolwich. I'll have you know before you engage in any business here, I'll be taking your weight. Without another word, please step onto the scales. Thanking you kindly. Why do you want to weigh me? By decree of the Apostatic Union, all those seeking trade in this jurisdiction must prove they're of ordinary disposition, that is, not physically altered by cipher magic or god devotion, nor bearing the guilt of unpunished crimes. And you can tell that just by my weight. Just step on the goddamn scales, alright? I guess saying something's goddamned would have a different connotation in this world. Will Village Waymaster Culwish refuse to speak with you until you weighed on the enormous scales. You weighed yourself and should probably report back to him. Studies the dials and symbols atop the machine, scratches various notes on this parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Prime Glyph says you're a criminal. Lesser glyphs are hard to parse. Let's see now. It says your car's a cipher riff. Oh, this actually ties back into character creation. That's super cool. A lot of games that let you choose your backgrounds and whatnot never actually call back to it. But this does. Can't imagine what kind of foul sophistry you were dabbling with, but I'm mighty glad you didn't tear apart the Sky Realms with your foolishness. There's one more glyph. Inquisition Agent? Beg your pardon, at first glance I thought you might be one of those Darkstar mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid, but you must have been fighting those scoundrels. I'm a confessor atoning for my crimes. Far be it from me to delay Inquisition business. I approve your visit to Quill, you won't get any trouble. Say, in light of your profession, could lend the humble servant of the Apostolic Union a hand? There'd be Apostolic Union passport in it for you. Yes! I need this. Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. The fears of bloody god worship among the townsfolk we've been through. Need help tracking down god worshippers. Aye, folks have been afeared recently. Soils die and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scry shear more than ever. We can't meet the demand. I've been flirting with the old ways. No, just tell me what you need. God worship and consorting with Wiccans or their gods is a heinous crime, but I have reason to believe there's some among us who are turning to it, trying to fix our poor harvest. Trouble in a small town like this. We all know each other. Guilty parties won't talk to me, but you're an outsider, Inquisition agent to boot. Need to ask around, try to find a Wiccan sympathizer. Yeah. So obviously, any Wiccan sympathizers are not going to open up to the Waymaster in town or the authorities, but they'll definitely talk to a member of the fucking Inquisition, won't they? I am exactly the right person to handle this. Find something out and I'll dispense you a Union passport that will grant you passage to Hallowshire. Let's see what I can do. How can you tell so much from those scales? These are morality scales. You'll see there's only one visible. That's because magically linked to the fulcrum through a bond of cipher to scale containing the moral standard. What's the moral standard? Oh no, that'd be preposterous. How could you tell so much about a person by weighing him against a dead weight? No. Don't be stupid. The moral standard is a person. A carefully selected person who bears qualities deemed the epitome of apostatic union morality. By weighing you against such perfect integrity, we can tell by what degree your character is lacking. I think the current moral standard resides far off in Bayonne University. They have to rest and sleep between weighings, of course, which is why weigh houses only open at certain times. That is insane. That is so crazy. That there is an actual designated moral paragon. I'm sorry, what? The owner of this place won't let you pass this point. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is, yeah. That's the tech that connects it. That is such a cool concept. I love it. Absolutely love it. That fucking guy, man. He's just making me nervous, just existing. What we got here? Hello. Hello. I'm casting in different gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the, she yawns, the Quill Port, the Winged Merchants Guild, local harbor master. What does the guild do here? Well, we oversee the transfer of goods, impose tariffs, check for contraband. Pool's pretty quiet. We don't get much traffic. Once a week, a merchant ship, usually cog or sloop, comes from Hallowtown with exports from the Union Heartlands. Maybe once in a while we'll get Dow from Al Asfara. Person sitting on the scale right now somewhere far away just waiting for it. I know, right? How crazy is that? If we unload their goods where they want, Scryshroom. Always fucking Scryshroom. I swear if I have to winch one more crate of this stuff. How can I... Okay, shut up. How can I get my own airship? Think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? It takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know? Most Union merchants only have shares of the ships they use. Plus, even got a bulging coin purse under those... She gestures her clothes. fine garments you're wearing these days. You need permission from the Rievan Port Authority. And trust me, you're not going to find one of those lying around out here in the sticks. Alright. Well, all I need to know is that eventually I will have an airship of my own. It was purchased, and I'll be able to upgrade it too. Dude, this game. There's going to be a lot of cool shit we can do in this. Upgrade our castle, upgrade our airship, upgrade ourselves. There's something up there, and I don't know what it is. Everywhere you look, there's something cool. Ah, the Scry Shroom Field itself. Lovely little place. Lovely. Here's some people and houses and things. It's awfully convenient that folks just leave lockpicks laying around. This presumably is the Scry Shroom Mill. There's a smallish human over here. Farmhand sits aimlessly. Busy day? Oh, Imir wasn't slacking off. Just didn't much do around lately. Kind of poor shroom yield. Each year the harvest gets leaner and leaner. Dwin says it'll be fine. I don't think even he believes it. Last time I took Scry Shroom, I saw a vision of Quill barren and bare. Houses all ruined. Unless we do something, the town ain't got much of a future. Are there any god worshippers around here? He looks suddenly nervous. Emmer don't nothing, you hear? If I get caught talking about that kind of stuff, Kulwich will go and weigh me on the scary scales of his. I think Kulwich should weigh him on those scary scales of his. That was an awfully suspicious response there. Have any new dialogue options with you? Anything about these Wiccan sympathizers? Suddenly looks very pale. Oh, you mean people are cavorting with god worship? It's a criminal act. You could be locked up forever. I don't know anything about it. You can try Nud, who's usually in the Scry Shroom Company house. He used to be a mercenary. Yeah, I get the feeling he's not going to be a god worshiper. Oh, that's the sacred shroom, the big dead one. Ned, I got a question for you. How many god worshippers? Old Kulwich got you hunting down would-be Wiccans. I really don't like to get involved in such matters. What people ascribe to, be it legal or otherwise, is no business of mine. I'm no lawman, after all. Hardly need staying. If I were looking for people involved in illicit deeds, I'd probably keep an eye out for what happens after nightfall. That would just be stating the obvious. Well then, I believe I know what I need. Oh. Presume this to be the mayor's house. Sits with her eyes closed. Well, she's not sitting, for one thing. Pained expression on her face, various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Quill. Mutters under her breath, flames, oh the flames, we have to douse the flames. I'll say nothing. Needs to mutter, shaking her head and fro until she stirs herself awake. Ah! What are you doing? You gotta get out of here. The Nautilob will burn you alive. Not the Nautilob. Whatever's next. The Flangnip? Just, but the giant Nautilob is no joke. What do you think caused all this devastation? We have to... Nothing's on fire, is it? Nope. Embarrassing. I'm terribly sorry you caught me in the middle of a divination. My name's Olwen, mayor of this humble village of Quill. How do you do? Pleased to meet you. Thank you for understanding. I've been rather anxious about the future, as you've no doubt observed. I found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I'm really indulging in the Scry Shroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose, and it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all. What is this about a giant monster? So it's not common knowledge. I thought the whole town would be talking about it by now. A small mercenary band has made certain demands. I don't mean fellows Darkstars. A lot much less accomplished, which makes it all more puzzling how they got their hands on giant Nautilob. What is a Nautilob exactly? Skyrealm's mollusks that you find around these parts, easily recognizable by their shells. I had absolutely no idea they could get this big. That must be the thing hanging on top of that castle. Mercenary scoundrels are threatening me with their huge Nautilob. Raising. Claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply with their absurd demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in the town, so I'm at a loss of what to do. Someone can sneak into their fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether there's not a lot of things, any weakness we could exploit. Say that person would find themselves firmly within my favor. Let's see what I can do. Anything else? Metro son, Lud. Darling boy is loitering around on the path again. Never get that boy pursue his studies. Shouldn't be too hard on him. There aren't any other children his age in Quill. Not been any Wiccan worship going on. Surely not. Most of the villagers are old enough to remember actively relishing the death of their former god, Engwyn, for all the horrible things he did. Okay. I can, in fact, see myself out. You strange, strange, strange lady. So that's what that's all about. Also, I do wonder... Ah, there we go. I guess I could put my compass into my key slots. This, I assume, is the path up to... yeah. Okay. There's not really much point in heading that way yet. Because I need a passport to get in. Yeah, the last time I played this game, Quill did not exist. Like, this whole area didn't exist. You could get right into Hallowtown. Bella Colossus symbol is a single eye as well. That is interesting, isn't it? There is something interesting down there. Like how there are signs of people's personal homes that keep you exploring all of it instead of making everyone's homes a single roomed hut. I like that too. I like that too. Alright, so anyway, we got a couple things we need to do. I have unspent delusions. Oh, I do. I don't even know where that, how or when that happened. Well, I'm going to remain focused in my studies. It's all going to go into wisdom for now. That might have been the sacrifice pit, actually. That's a good point. Okay, so... I kind of need to hang out until evening. I don't think there's much else to do at the moment. You could try resting in the... It specifically tells you try resting in the Scryshroom Company's bed until nightfall. Actually, I have curiosity. Heard the rumors of god worship? Pretty nasty accusation to be thrown around willy-nilly. What exactly are you getting at, newcomer? Well, people, nah, I don't want to antagonize this guy. Asking a harmless question. Well enough to have lost family to that bastard god like plenty other folk around here. I thought I'd bring him back since as a chill for my bones. Sure, the business has been hurting lately. The soil's not what it was when I was a boy, and each year the yield gets leaner. Sooner pack the whole thing in and be begging on the streets of Hallowshire than subject Quill to that tyrant god again. Really, are folk around here planning to Engwyn, and I'm not saying there are. They'd be doing it under cover of darkness. Well, last night I saw someone lurking in the dark. I was packing up. Peruse your services. I want to rent the room. 2 coins. I'll take it. Two coins, you say? Oh, this is a lovely room. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, chat, let's do it. We will rest until nightfall. go see what we can see. I like how those dudes don't move. Now, if I was skulking about somewhere... maybe I'd be this person with a big fancy book. Let's follow them, chat. I am clearly very stealthy because they have not noticed me yet. Hi. Dark is under such a thick hood, you can't make out the person's face. Get away from me. You shouldn't be here. Coming closer and I swear you'll regret it. I can't make them out, apparently. You should follow them and see what they do. What kind of, like, glowing orb up there? I didn't notice before. Ooh, I didn't know this was here. This is exciting. This dude is seriously like the least stealthy conspirator ever. Like, I'm right here, champ. I see all. Oh, this is how you get down to below the place with the thing. Surely. Oh, this looks like it. Oh, give me that. I think I can upgrade my sword with this the next time I get to a crafting thing. That will be much appreciated. You know, this actually looks like another place. Oh, no, this is it. This is it. Well, village, you found evidence of god worship deep in the caves in the town. Waymaster Culwich will certainly want to hear of this. Okay. I mean, do we need to know who you are? Probably not. But hey, free Delusion. So this is apparently what's left of the god. They put a big fucking sword into. Big sword. Gods can be revived? Apparently, yes. Apparently that is a threat. Also, there's a tower chained to that island over there. And that's cool. I wonder how common it is for people to fall off of these islands. Alright, Colwich. Oh, no, I didn't mean to, no, I didn't want to lockpick that. Shit. I just want daylight to come. Let's see. I guess the other question actually is, how do I get down there? Oh, I guess left out of the castle would get me there. I mean, God is you don't necessarily die when you are killed. Would be true. I mean, I guess honestly we could head down there and try to do the other quest while waiting. Really not that far. Actually, nothing is really that far. I could scoot back here and get my sword upgraded. And sleep for free, actually. Why is there a ghost in my room? Villa spent countless nights here, hunched her desk by the light of a candle, while the rest of her crew slept. She would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by pure desire to carve out a better world, but in time I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside herself. For there is a thorn in Vella's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes this maddening scratch pushes her to greatness, other times it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. Listen, stranger, whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. I see it clear as day, but what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. This ghost quest is pretty cool. This is the upgrade thing. Where was the... There was like a workbench. Am I insane? Was it not here? It must have been insane. Apparently it was in one of the other buildings. Oh, it was in that it was in one of the little watchtowers outside the castle. When I was exploring, I remember now. Alright, well, regardless, we're gonna head down this way. See what we can do. There's always something to find. There's a mine here. Well, I got super lucky on that one. Apparently iron ore is not easy to come by in this. Nice wall burgers. I'm definitely looking forward to having an upgraded sword. Like a real sword. That would be very satisfying. What the what? This lift is not yet... Oh my god, that goes up to that island. Damn. Alright, so. Got this place down here. We got. Way the sacred shroom. Someone has scrawled "fuck Agwin" underneath. This way to God War Fort. Above has been crossed out. Someone has scrawled the esteemed Rotten Onion Mercenary Camp at Quill Village. I see a neat little house over here that I'm actually really curious about. Let's go see what's going on here. Guy here living with his gold monolith. Stop right there. The man brandishes a particularly rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking, are you? No metallic limbs, leaky joints. Why would I be ticking? It might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person. He gasps for air and blinks at you. But don't look at me like I'm daft. It's perfectly reasonable suspicion. I'll allow him to continue. Prods you 4 more times. Well, I'll admit you don't seem like a mindless killing machine in that blasted Clockwork Kingdom. Since the attacks have been pretty jumpy. Tell me about the machines that's been bothering you? Mechanical monstrosities. And don't laugh, I'm being sincere. I'm coming from the east where the snow's been falling. Funny thing, it never used to snow here. First there's just little things, but lately one huge metal bastard has taken to tending my crop shrooms with its weapons. If I try to shoot it away, it attacks. Try to shut it down for you. Be mighty appreciative and manage to do it. There'd be some coin in it for you. Machine seems to lurk in the snow-tipped mountains of the east. Simplest way of dealing with it would be to smash it to pieces. His armor will deflect any blow that ain't strong enough. There's some way to shutting it down. A couple of suspicious container crates that fell in the forest around here. Okay, we got another quest. Guy actually has a bed I can use. Talked about crates falling down in the forest near here. I think that might be over on the other side of the road, or possibly over here. I don't know. That's where we need to go. Boo! What else is in here anyway? Potion. And more lockpicks. And some other items too. Does you can buy more picks? I haven't found a place to buy picks yet. I imagine there must be somewhere. I could also get good at lockpicking. Like, that's certainly an option. So that way, instead of having to roll a 5 or a 6, I could have to roll a 4, 5, or 6, or a 3, 4, 5, 6. That would surely be the most prudent thing to do. So that guy, I see he has giant chains lashed around him. So he shouldn't be attacking us. Guy's really big. Hi there. I had some questions about your whole operation. Is Steam Mercenary Company headquarters the Rotten Onions? None may pass without authorization or Captain John Birdbark. Look at that giant monster. It's a giant Nautilop. Pretty scary, huh? See, the Mayor Quill hired us to do a job, but she's refusing to pay up, so we're going to sack the place unless she hands over the coin. My name is Rotten Onions. Very fine name, I'll have you know. Birdbark is an esteemed scholar and battle wizard, as well as our captain. It's his reasoning. That's a name designed to strike fear in our enemies. Right, sure, yeah. I get inside your headquarters. Well, you can't. Unless he gets the mayor's ledger. I'm a huge fan of the Rotten Onions. I'd love to see where you work. You need 25 charm for that. Apparently, charm is not random chance. You just have to pass a flat check. That's all I wanted to know. Suspicious. Suspect the rolls themselves are weighted somehow. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, fall if they're die, I suppose. Alright, I don't have any confidence in my ability to battle this giant machine. Maybe I can find those crates that he was talking about. It'd be very convenient if they were ever... Oh, wait. There might be a back way into this place. There might just be a back way into this place. Oh, down here. Love the way these islands are laid out. Stuff tucked away to find everywhere. Every which wherever. And there's stuff down there, too. Okay. Doing a little... Oh, no, it's locked. I need a 6 to get into this one. Yeah, that's not fucking happening. Damn it. Yeah, it's a very vertical game. And I like that about it. Man, I really hope magic's gonna pay off at some point. Magic and or lore. Right now, I really wish I got a more stealthy lockpicky route. Well, if it doesn't, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, see, lore handled that one. The fuck is this? Device crackles a distinct pulse of cipher magics. Ocular skull registers your presence, and a mechanical quill scratched out the following lines. Rejoice, downtrodden thrall of the defeatist powers, thou standest now within a fiefdom of Machinus Rex. Proclamation's honorable vassal governs the protocols of its indentured auto-serfs, descrying census. Number of inactive auto-serfs, 253. Number of active auto-serfs, 1. Current labor protocol, militant agriculture. Dost thou have a query? I want to shut down the machine in your service. Pondering. Judgment, cessation of duty is only permitted by order of Machinus Rex or its appointed deputies. Therefore, I edict thy petition is denied. If I smash you up with that thing, stop things from working. Axiom, assault of a royal vassal is treason and may be a judge in act of war. Therefore, edict thou shalt not lay a hand upon this vassal. Never mind that. I want to change the labor protocols. Alteration protocol is only permitted by order of Machinus Rex or by the ordained discretion of this vassal. Therefore, was thine argument? Charm. Surface causing havoc will likely be destroyed until you tell it to calm down. Nope, you need 10. I could... Let's see. It's Persona, right? If I put my next delusion point into Persona... Yeah, the farmer was not exaggerating. If I put my next delusion point in Persona, I could charm that machine. Might be worthwhile. And I think I can get a persona point. Actually, let me warp back. I'm back. All which do free about the god worshippers. Hear anything? About these sacred shrooms. I'm sorry. What happened? Did I actually advance this plot without realizing it? Well, village, you found evidence of god worship in the caves. Waymaster College will certainly want to hear that. Well, I thought he did. Oh, sorry, it's the second option that I didn't even bother to read. Found evidence. There are occult instruments in the caverns below Quill. It can only mean one thing. If someone's conducting rituals around Angwin's corpse, that means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. But buried in this clause was a terrible cost, no less than human sacrifice. Take this key, it'll unlock the upper chamber in the sacred shroom to the west. No doubt in my mind, someone's being taken the sacred shroom to be metabolized as per the contract's terms. You go there and save them. Say metabolized? I was wondering how long they'd take you. In the old days, there were sacred shrooms all over Quill. Each would spawn a whole forest of scry shrooms only if they recently metabolized a human. I ain't sure if the scry shrooms used part of the human body to achieve their effect, or whether it was all just part of Angwin's divine mockery. I know the scry shrooms used it to be more potent in the old days. There's only one sacred shroom left, deep in the mushrooms forest to the west. All the others shriveled up and died when we stopped feeding them flesh. How do I get to it? Travel through the mushroom forest. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Saying what I think he's saying? Yes, he is. He is saying what you think he is saying. Where's that other one? Rotten onions. Okay, so the mayor wants me to find a way to stop the rotten onions, and the rotten onions want me to get her ledger for them. What's he saying? He's saying that someone was taken to be fed to the big mushroom. And we need to go save them. Gotta shit the mushroom. Or perhaps the mushroom shits you. This is definitely the mushroom forest. We need to get down in there. There's like a temple over here? I'm sorry, what's this all about? There's also some hopping yellow thing over there that I don't think I want to fuck with. There is a delusion up there, if I can figure out a way to get to it. Which has the potential to be a big if. This may just be a platforming challenge. Bit of a janky one, but seems like we can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got it. I lack the might to break this. I lack everything, chat. I have been found wanting. I guess maybe a more balanced build is what you want in this game. Perhaps that's where I have gone astray. How much stronger you need to be? You need might 4, which is a lot, to be fair. That would be 3 level ups. So, if I have some lockpicks, I can try to get in there. So the sacred shroom is that way, but there's also a thing up here I'm curious about. Ow! Someone just... Oh, that gold thing up there shot something at me. Squirming godlet, a squirming, writhing creature that looks at you with wet, beady eyes and occasionally squeals some unknown intent. Various factions of Hallowshire might be interested in such a specimen, perhaps the Apostatic Union or the Wiccans. Okay. So apparently new gods grow in seed pods around here. I love the hairdo. That is probably the Great Shroom. The Sacred Shroom. That big fucker over there. Also stuff this away. There's this guy. Boomsta, I've been not a fan. Oh my god! He had a lockpick on him for all the good old women. Okay, I see another delusion just hanging around up here. That guy's got a big fucking sword, and I don't want to deal with him. Move the camera down a notch for us? Okay. You want to see the stuff that's popping up in the corner. Aha. There we go. Yeah. All right. This looks insanely hard to pick, but it does seem like I can lure my way. Oh no. It does seem like I can lure my way into this place. Excellent. I just need to find... Aha. Beautiful Dark Souls Basilisk guys. Oh god, that's a trap. Okay, I think if I can find... Oh, there it is. I see it. What does it do? Yes! Okay, cool. Alright. Lore is paying off. Lore is doing something for me. That's a trap. Here. Cypher... Oh, yes! Shoots a bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. The Apostatic Union heavily regulates the use of offensive magic, and its navy donates huge sums to universities. Sure, they're fine. Yes! Finally, I have a spell I can use. Not wait to try this out. Oh, that makes me so happy. I don't know how much it's going to cost to cast. I don't know how much damage it's going to do. But damn it, we're here. We've done it. There's a lot of shit down here, dude. There's a lot to explore. Oh, and I have an unspent delusion. Seem tempted to jump off the cliff. It would be an easy way to get down there, certainly. I really don't want... Well... Oh, man. Oh, here's the people on... Oh, there's goblins. Lucky us. Really, I can't decide if I want to put this in Guile and try to make my lockpicking do something, or Persona, so I can cast basic charm. I'm gonna do Persona. Yeah, that gives me charm of 10. That'll let me get into the tower just outside the castle and convince the machine to stop fucking with people. Also, I'm absolutely gonna have more... I'm gonna have more potions than I know what to do with once I actually find like an alchemy table or whatever it is you need to craft them. Also, I think I need to equip stamina potions. I need those. I am getting notably low on stamina. Because I like running around too much. Doing Persona, my recommendation is to start at 5, then go back to... So there's a ruined tower over there, and I saw a little house over here. I kind of wonder if maybe the house has a place where I can rest. That would be pretty ideal. If you fuck with me, you're getting magicked. Good. Yeah, I've hit fatigue. If I can't rest here, I'm gonna need to do something. Yeah, it's Skellington. Hello, friendly Skellington. How are you today? Can I speak with you? No, I think you can... I think you're... Yeah. Okay. Oh, he has a lot. Okay. Okay, well that did something. Okay, well that helped a lot. I'm not sure I would have been able to get past that guy without that. And that got me a delusion. So your sword still reflects your personality? I can upgrade it, it's just I can't remember where the upgrade bench was, so... By the Bigfoot cryptid lore, the plaster cast was made of Bigfoot's ass. Plaster ass cast is what you're talking about. Big ass. Yeah, I don't want to be Bigfoot. I want to be big ass. Make it worthwhile, shall we? All right. Well, this is a ruined. What is all this shit going on over here? There's some ruined ass tower over here. There's some little thingy thing over here. There's this, which is extremely suspicious looking, if you ask me. Big ass to be found immediately because the clapping's cheap. Like, what's all this done? Just got done messing around with my latest drawing for tonight, watching a stream on your drawing tab. Oh, that's fun. That's quite fun. Oh, it's Barb from another goddamn fuck-ass side. I suppose I could lure my way into this, could I? Alright, well, before I just completely die on my feet, maybe I should, see if I can see what that is over there. Whoa! Okay. My magic is strong enough to one-shot those dudes. That is extremely cool. Maybe magic will be worth it, chat. Oh. Magic. What the hell is your deal, friend? Oh, is this one of the map dudes? Can I get a map? Scholar's one eye pressed to his looking glass. He approaches, he squints, takes a deep breath, and is suddenly still. Pleased to meet. Chew! Scholar sneezes. He sprays a thick globule of mucus over his looking glass lens. He wipes his face and looks perturbed. These bloody mushroom spores. Why'd I have to be sent to Quill of all places to make it the damn map? Hey, copy your map? Like, I don't have time to pander to you every want. The chief cartographer needs us urgently. They turn to look at you, then pause as if realizing something. Here we go. Maybe you can have a copy as long as you're willing to work for it. I can do that. They're making a new kind of map, a magical map that tracks the shifting movements of these islands and corrects itself. The real work is with the cipher spell we've been weaving together, but I need someone to go out and anchor the spell to specific landmarks. Take this cartography notebook, it's a landmark, equip, and use it to make a cipher chart. The map will show up in your journal. Obtain a compass, you'll be able to see yourself on the map too. 4 scholars working on this map, including myself. We cover Hollowshire, Endless Realm, Clockwork Kingdom, and Quill. I also visit my colleagues to see what landmarks they need. Most important region we need mapping is Hollowshire. I'll note this location in your log. I'm sure whoever marks them will be rewarded. What landmarks do you need for this region? First one I suppose to chart was the old god war fortress over there called Blinding Light. Infested with pirates and... Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Another fortress to the east. A huge creature. The Sacred Shroom. Can I reward? To access the map itself, we can throw in a few coins with each cipher chart. And to map the Hollowshire region, I'll consider giving you a recommendation to the Erudite Academy. Ooh, okay, I got it. Questions? No, it's okay. Okay, so we got a new deal. Did I get any kind of... No. So now I think we want to equip this. What was that? When equipping can be used to mark key landmarks and expand the map in your journal. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad I did that. I do wish there was a place to rest down here. I think guess that's all part of the challenge. Figuring out how to manage what you got. You know, you just get blasted. I'll just blast your ass. Climb up here and see what's in the area. I would like to do the oh shit. I would like to do the giant shroom. Oh fuck, there's no man. I'd like to do the giant shroom before I call it quits tonight. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff up there. And a switch? I'm sorry, are you seeing this, chat? Oh wow, there's an elevator up to there. I'm sorry. I can really? Seems like it might be about to be a little out of my depth. Oh, no, oh, there's a shortcut. Oh, that's lovely. That's actually really nice. Now I can go back and rest. And then just go back down there. How nice. Parallax damage a bit woozy. The art style in this game definitely takes some getting used to. There's a fair bit of weirdness to it. Alright. Let me up on that room again. Even just give you a hot cup of cocoa in the form of that shortcut. It did, yeah. It did. That made me very happy. Morning should be fine. Alright, we're ready and rested for a brand new day. Okay. So, since I'm in the neighborhood, I'm gonna do a couple things over here. I'm gonna mark out the fortress. I am going to deal with that robot. I'm gonna go to that tower and convince that guy to open it up for me. As we did put some a point into charm. I'm a much more charming sort now. Do I actually need to go up in here or what? Oh, I remember. They're like, you go into the thing, and it's like, oh, this is an interesting landmark, and that's when you push a button. Weird Minecraft mod. There we go. All right. All right, so we cipher charted this one. I'm trying to remember if there's anything in here I need. I don't think there is. Go back down. I guess I gotta report it back to that guy before I can use it as a map. And there's a gap in the wall over here that I can go through. That'll get me back to that tower that I want to get into. Or in the castle you could upgrade your sword with. No, I think the upgrade was actually over here. I think it was in this tower next to the person that I needed to talk to. And if that's the case, I can get my sword fixed. And that'll be a big benefit too. But yeah, I super want to get in there. Yeah, it's this, the forge bench. Let me do this first. You know, why do I always get the shitty job? Sure, you can loot the whole place for all I care. I'll show Vela a thing or two. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We got another glimmer. Got another bomb. And lockpick components. Alright, sword upgrade. Let's go. Accept. Sword, classic, can't go wrong with a sword unless you're on the wrong end of it, of course. Look, chat, I got a real sword. I'm practically a real boy now. How about that? Whee! You lost your, you lost your tetanus debuff. Somehow, I think we'll make it. Alright, so my original rusty sword did 6 damage. This one's supposed to do 10. You cool? I mean, if you're cool, we're cool. I don't got a problem with you. The plot of this is that, alright, in this world, the gods were mean and petty and awful, and people killed them. And that may or may not have been the right call. Who are we to say? But we are a prisoner of the Apostatic Union, the major government that ensures that no gods or faith can persist in this world. And there is a mercenary leader who is up to no good. She is working on something very concerning. And they've sent a ton of people after her and nobody can stop her. And we're just the newest unlucky soul to go after her. But for whatever reason, our special talents or whatnot, we were able to make a little headway. We're on her trail now. But there's clearly some other stuff going on here. So the main plot is tracking down Vela and stopping her from doing whatever she's doing. But I think more than that is really just exploring the world and trying to understand what's going on. And I think I can convince this thing to chill the fuck out. Change them labor protocols. Contemplating canon disputation is saying validity, thine argument is worthy. Therefore, Edict Auto Surf Labor Protocol is hereby revised. Current labor protocol, benevolent agriculture. All hail its majesty, Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Excellent, good. So that's done. Also, my earbuds just died. Hopefully, audio will switch over correctly. And it did. Perfect. I'm now also curious, if I set this guy to benevolent, can I get up here somehow without dying horribly? Without being attacked and maimed by whatever's up here? Plot kind of rocks. I love it. It's perfect for a game like this. It's perfect for a game where like the mystery of the world really takes center stage. Everything is so weird and alien that it's really nice to have a reason, like a big reason to be exploring. Another one of these. There's more iron in there. I don't want to use my lockpicks, though. Here. loot. It doesn't seem like I can lure my way into this one, fortunately. Where am I on Delusion? If I could get one... Damn, if I could get one more Delusion. Maybe I'll get one for helping Dude Guy. And then I can put a point into Guile. And then my lockpicks might actually be able to do something. I'll have to come back up there, though. There's 2 places up there I want to get into eventually. Use the handcuff move. That's going to take a lot more guile than I have. That's never an easy one to sell. Oh, hey, it's the benevolent robot thing. There he goes. Holy shit, that thing is kind of terrifying. The machine continues with agricultural duties indifferent to your presence. Okay, great. Jesus Christ. Look what I did, sir. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. That blasted mech from Clockwork Kingdom is still ravaging my crops. I've dealt with it. You have, and there was me thinking you hacked it. You'd be hacked into tiny pieces. How'd you do it? Changes protocols to tend to your farm peacefully now. Changes what now? It's friendly? If this works, that machine proves even half as useful as I heard they were. Be the richest shroom tender and quill. Hoping it's voiced by Matt Baird. You're in Hallowshire. Thank you. I have an old family heirloom that should be worth a few bob to the traders in Hallowtown. You take it, you've earned it. I've earned a Delusion. I'm going to put it in Guile. Which means I now have lockpick of 10, which should help. I got something from this guy. I don't actually know what I got from this guy. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, I want to see if I can get into this castle. Now that I've a bit more lockpicking ability. And a few lockpicks to try. Skirt, you got scared. What I'd really like, what I'm really hoping for the future, is that there is a lockpicking spell that I can supplant my lockpicking ability with just a spell. But I think I'm gonna have to get to Hallowshire before that'll happen. Open sesame. This looks like an interesting landmark. There we go. Map updated. Now all I need to do is get to the Sacred Shroom and we're set. God, okay. Come on, man. Do the thing. Oh, God, that's right. You need a 6 to get in here. All right, well, putting a point in the thing didn't really help. But I will throw all my lockpicks. Oh, my God! I got super lucky. And I got some lockpicks back, even. Oh, that's unkind of you. Well, pardon me. Ow. Fortunately, these early game enemies are not that hard. That is attached there. If there isn't, would you be sad? No, it's okay. Because I mean, you do get lockpicking ability. Essentially, you get a different sort of access through the lore ability, which I have plenty of. When you switch to leveling hand to hand. Funny enough, I don't think think there's... No! Let me in. Oh, there's a delusion in there and I want it. Oh, wait, I can't lockpick this. Oh, I only need a 4. Sweet, I'm in. Oh, fuck, that guy has magic. Okay, well. Oh god, there's a magical lock over there. Okay, cool. Okay. This. Suspicious notes. The desk contains a number of scrawled notes, mostly pertaining to illusion spells. From what you find here, you can surmise someone's trying to cast an illusion of significant scale. There's also numerous anatomical sketches of nautilobs. Seems that the giant monster isn't at all what it seems. It was a trick this whole time. But that was a quest giver and you're going murder hobo on everybody. I think the mayor didn't want me killing everybody in here. But, I mean, as needs must, honestly. Okay, so this is obviously a really fancy lock, but I think I can lure this one. No, that's one. No, that's one. Oh, that was cool. And I saw one, this one over here. Yes! Yes, yes. Dude, lore is so satisfying when I can actually use it. Super, just wildly satisfying. What do we got? Ooh, I got fine ore. Nice. That is owned by somebody else, you can't use it. Well, they are kind of dead at the moment. I don't know if you noticed that part. They've kind of extinguished their life. Okay, so did I complete that quest? That was Rotten Onions. Okay, I should report back to Olwen with my finding. I think I can just warp out of here. I think I'm safe to do that. Let's see. Nope, not that. Still gonna use the buttons here. Alright, Mayor. Let's stay under-leveled. That way we can avoid being hunted for our parents. Back. I suppose I have a few minutes to talk. You don't have to worry about that giant nautilob anymore. Splendid news. Please tell me the details. It's an illusion. Can't believe I didn't think of that. So the town stay. We're not going to burn alive. Please take this reward. My heartfelt thanks. I gained glorious treasure. Cool. Okay. I don't have a full delusion yet. What is this glorious treasure we're talking about here? Oh, here we go. So I can sell these. Whenever I need more money, I can sell those. Cool. Okay. Okay. Alright, I am going to do one more thing tonight. I really want to get into the giant shroom. So we're going to rest up real quick. Is there a reason they don't just give you the cash? Because this makes the reward scale off your trader skill, yeah. So I'm actually going to hang on to it for the time being. I'm going to hang on to both of them for the time being. And I'm not going to sell them until I really need to, because the longer I hold on to them, the more likely I am to get my persona skill up and be able to sell them for more. So I like that. I think that's a neat way to do it. And it gives additional value to that particular set of skills. Makes it apply directly to your quest rewards. Also means the noble gets more cash right out of the right out of the gate. Yes, that is also true. Another reason why you might want to go with that class. Just that. All right, it's giant shroom time. Other side of all the... I can actually try to get into that aquatic ruin again too. For all I know, there might actually be a way to... Man, I really want to jump down these. I really want to descend swift. Actually, no, that's fine. I'm gonna go over here because I think I can... No, I'll turn in the maps later. Oh, this is so exciting, chat. I love this feeling with games like this, where you've got all these things to do and you start knocking them off one by one, and it's like you've got so much going on that it's like, do I turn in the stuff next? Do I stack up some more before I turn them in? It's all very exciting. Very, very exciting indeed. Actually, I might as well check and see if there's anything that looks like it can be lurid. I don't think there is. I think this one's just straight lockpicking. So something on these pillars or something here. Now I think the split here, this door is busted. If you have Might 4, you can just smash it down, so. Let's see if I'm getting... Oh god, I need a 6. Got it on the second try, even. It's kind of amazing. What do we get? Whoa! Chainmail. That's huge. I just went from no defense to 20. Magnificent. Okay, that was totally worth it. My god. I'm gonna fight you just on general principle. Good stuff. Use your guile so it lets you carry an additional lockpick. Oh, did it? Where's my inventory? You're right, it's 12 instead of 11 now. Ooh. So that also additionally improves your lockpicking skills just because you get more chances. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start putting points into guile. I feel like I am good on the magical skills for now. Ow. I may not need to put anything else into the intelligence stuff until I start hitting lore challenges I can't do anymore. Spending points gives you a direct benefit from the point, and then derived benefit from the skills. Yeah. Cue the music and insert a montage of leveling guy and breaking in people's homes and stealing things to set to guys. There is, dude. There he is. See some money over here. I'll check that when I leave. Don't let me forget, chat. When I leave the sacred mushroom, there is a plateau that I need to check. Oh, this is interesting. very interesting indeed. Thank you, yes. Don't forget about the plateau. I see stuff up there, and I wanna experience it. Platforming challenge for 10 coins. I really appreciate that the designers of this put stuff everywhere to find. Like, you know, sometimes in Morrowind you'll end up like humping your way up a mountain, or like delving through some cave, and there was really no point to it. But it feels like every corner of this world has something to find. Like, going back behind every single building, there's some reason to do that. Oh. Alright, I think I'm finally going to get a map of this area. Once we go back to the cartographer. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick run around the outside of this place. See if there's anything hidden back here. Looks like there might be a back way up into it, even. Some monies. Oh, hi. So there's this, which I can't imagine work. Yeah, it does not work yet. There does appear to be a back way in. Hustle on up this way. Back way in that's trapped, of course. I mean, if your traps are going to be that obvious. Ooh. Glad I went this way. Alright. Got my delusion up. Perfect timing, too, because there's a lock I'm going to need to get through. Guile it up. So now my lockpicking is 15. It's only 5 to get through here. But I got it. Oops, with that one. This is the inside of this place, huh? Oh, Lord. It's all goopy up here. Oh, I see something. Okay, so... okay, that's the path up, but there's another... there's a secret something. Oh, this. Okay, so lore can get me in there if I can find all the things that affect it. Eos, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing tonight? I guess I am going a little late tonight, aren't I? How you doing? What you up to? Howdy, howdy. I don't know if you've seen this game, but it is a lot of fun. If you're a fan of open world RPGs like Morrowind, like, this is a really, really cool indie take on it. Let me check back down here. Maybe I ran past something. You know, I might have to check further down, in fact. I'm looking for secrets right now to help me get into a locked treasure room. You have seen a little of this? I am absolutely loving it. I've been keeping up with it Ever since it was first announced, really. I really like this developer. I played the demo of this game when it was first announced, and I got it as soon as it went into early access, and yeah. Like if Morrowind was done on the N64. Alright, well, I guess I didn't need to come all the way down here, because I don't see any other security stuff. And this goes outside, right? Yeah, that's the front door. Alright, so... unless the secrets are organic or something now. I don't think they are. I'll figure it out. Might have to go further up. Yellow dudes remind you of Rigel from Farscape. Okay. Is that the door? Is that the same door? Oh god, this is really meaty. Meaty, gooey, gooey. Ah, you. I need to save you. Nauseating stench of bile engulfs the flesh chamber before a huge digestional tract pulsates and throbs with corrosive acid. Yes, we are inside the giant shroom right now. It seems as though this mushroom has organs. Blood writhes behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony. When he sees you, he looks shocked. You! Who did this to you? Nobody. Everyone assumes I'm just some stupid kid, just the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously. But now I can show I'm worth something. I can save the village all by myself. Found the old Wiccan contract right stashed in my mother's basement. I convinced Emir to help me set it up, but it was me who whispered to Angwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. Village isn't worth dying for, kid. Says who? Kulwich is always talking to his war buddies who died to liberate Quill. Well, why is that any different from this? Just because we're not at war? Quill is dying. Everyone says so. Since Angwin was killed, the soil's drying up. Another generation, there'll be nothing left. That is the only way to save the village. Some towns dry up. It's just the way it is. It's easy for you, say, not being from here. Quill is the only place I've ever known. I won't survive anywhere else. Can I charm this kid? Nope. Need 20 for that. Alright, I'm cutting him loose. Slice through the membrane and a torrent of foul-smelling acid pours forth. Blood slides out of the muck, coughing and spluttering. You had no right. First thing I've done truly by myself and you ruined it. You have no right. I just like ruining people's plans. People care about you, kid. You can't throw your life away. Thought mother would be proud. So, we're kind of overlooking the big deal here, where if he does this, there's a chance that it would revive their dead god, which would be a bad thing. A very, very, very bad thing. So that's an interesting machine. What's in the treasure chest? Modest treasure. Okay. And then here's the elevator down. I'm still really curious about that lore thing I found, though. I wanna see if I can figure out. Parents would be so disappointed the god just got back up like nothing happened. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of need to not be screwing around with stuff like this. Okay, yeah, that's the same door. That is the same damn door. So, oh, and here was the other side of it. Maybe. Fuck, how many candelabras do you need? Oh, there's also a little skull thingy. Yeah, that opened... I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe you had to fight one less critter if you went that way. I don't know. Anyway, we did it. We have accomplished our task. So I'm going to go back to the map maker and get my map. I'm going to go back to Quill and get my passport. And that is going to be that. Yeah, that was a big-ass mushroom. Hopefully the people have learned their lesson not to screw with these things anymore. Though in a benighted world like this, I can't imagine they actually have. I'd run out of quests to do if they did. So, go on, people. Keep tempting fate. Keep running back to the old gods. Just there make you feel smart. Yeah, the hidden levers are extremely satisfying. It seemed like a fun guy. Here's something. Yeah. There we go. Alright, got some more iron ore. Even if I don't need iron ore to polish up my weapon anymore, I do need it to upgrade the castle. If that's the thing I decide is important to me. Haven't really made any determinations on that point yet. I mean, it's there. I might as well. You thwack the globs on the wall? Highly doubtful. This game doesn't really seem to have much to interact with that's not outright stated. Important to you because the game says you want it. I don't even remember if this is the right way, but I want to shoot this guy. I am so pleased with this spell. What's on there? That guy, I'm just gonna abandon that guy. I'm gonna leave him there to his own devices. That's fine. Oh, I don't think I ever got in here, did I? What's in here? Yeah, there's only one way into here. Unless... Like, this is what's getting me. It really seems like there's two ways into everything, but I guess that's really not the case here. Like, lockpick or lore. Or lockpick or... might... Elixir of regen temporarily boosts stamina regen. Potion enhances the body's natural functions, accelerating natural recovery. Okay. Cartographer man is not over there. He's over. Wait, where the fuck is he? I can't actually remember where he is now. Hello. You know, this wouldn't be a problem if I just had a goddamn map. Then we need to ask stupid questions. I don't think it's... No, it's not over here. It's over... It's further over there. It's true, I still would. It's true. Oh, but it's true. Yeah, I see him. I see him over there now. One thing I really like about this. Jumping doesn't cost you stamina. That was honestly something that always bothered me about Morrowind. Because I love just jumping places and that. I mean, kind of makes sense. Jumping itself was a skill that you could build, so it made sense there was some kind of limiting factor on it, but I'm glad it doesn't really affect your stamina here. Frog Dead Animation was like, wait, I have so much to live for, not like this. I have cipher charts to hand in. I got 24 coins. I apparently pilfered them from him. Detail here is impressive for one of your limited experience. Okay, so did I get my map? Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go, chat. I most certainly did get a map. Pretty cool. This is the "you are here," the red X. Can't really... Ah, that's what that is. Turns landmarks on and off. You know, the funny part is Quill's not marked on here. Maybe because it floats over something else? Let me warp back there. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, Quill is a landmark. There it is. Okay. So I really need to pay attention to that. Quest-wise. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Do that one yet. Okay, it's just secrets and spores now, really. So, and it looks like his shop, yeah, his shop is closed at the moment. So I guess it's nighttime. So we'll stay real quick. I'm glad the room is only like 2 coins. That's really nice. Stay until morning. Thoroughly refreshed. Guess what? Kulwich? I visited the sacred shroom and discovered what's going on. Was I right? Was a sacrifice taking place? It was Lud. He tried to sacrifice himself. I managed to talk him down. Foolish boy, the harvest ain't worth Angwin's blood price. I always taught him that. Looks like he stopped him, newcomer. For that, you have my sincerest thanks. Not much, just as I promised. Take this Union passport. I'll get you through the gate bridge of the south leading to Hallowshire. Careful down there, mind. If you think Quill's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hallowshire is in the midst of an awful famine. It seems the townsfolk and our poor Lud have certain ideas in common. Did it. This is the absolute latest you've ever streamed, not even close. I have gone... You can check the YouTube archives. I'm pretty sure, like, outside of the, like, marathon streams and things I've done, I think I have done 5-hour regular stream. I think when I was younger, I think there were a couple streams I did that went on until, like, 2 a.m. Spitball 2 hours over. I believe that's correct. When I was starting out, it was much more common for me to go like 4 hours. I would stay up until 1 streaming, and it always depended on what it was I was doing. Marathon streams were a long time ago, and they were during the day. Is the thing. I only did 2, if I remember correctly. I did 1 for Star Wars Squadrons when it came out. And I did 1 bunch of Japanese games. All stuffed together. Or being awake for a particular late stream here, I can't remember what it was for. Yeah, just go back a couple years on the YouTube archive. and just start looking for long YouTube videos, ones that are pushing 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, those are the ones where I went late. But yeah, I don't have the fortitude for that anymore. I did it tonight because I really, really, really like this game. Like, I love this game. I am super into this, and I want to keep going, honestly. But I know once I get... Hollow Shire is going to need, like, a night of its own, really. It's... I mean, it's not going to be smaller than what I played in Early Access, and it was big in Early Access, so... I think tomorrow night is going to be, like, all Hollow Shire. Question came because I was impressed. I'm hooked on this real bad. Go buy this for myself sometimes. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. I'm honestly, like, it's really cool seeing how far it came in Early Access. Because even at the start of Early Access, there was a lot going on. Like, I thought they were just going to add on some additional areas to the end, but they reworked everything. They reworked the entire start of the game. Quill didn't exist. Everything we've done tonight didn't exist. You can go back and look at our Early Access stream of Dread Delusion. And after that intro with Vela, we went straight to Hollow Shire. It's crazy, man. Interesting saying, not sure I'll play myself over everything else on my plate. These streams should be just fine. Well, good. Good. I am glad to hear that. That means it'll suit our needs. It'll suit our needs just fine. So, this is actually Hollow Shire that you see here on the main menu. And man, there's going to be a lot to do when we get there. There's going to be a lot of quests. There's going to be a lot of shops. There's going to be a lot of things we can do with our money. A lot of decisions to make. Oh God, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be playing this. I play, like, you know, I play a lot of stuff that I enjoy. I certainly don't ever intend to do full streams of stuff that I don't thoroughly enjoy, but this game, I haven't felt this excited about a game in a long time. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So yeah, tomorrow night, we're going to be right back to this. And Wednesday night as well. We're not going to be done with this anytime soon. Thursday, back to the Power Hours. Still working through the big Power Index. I've already got a big backlog of games to work on, but I'll leave requests open Thursday night so you can keep adding to it if you really want. And that will continue on Saturday. Friday, of course, we're doing the Next Fest demo wheel. Strongly, heartily encourage you to find something that looks entertaining in there and submit it. Get that in by the end of Thursday night stream, so I have the time to get everything set up on Friday. So that'll do it, chat. That will do for tonight. God, I wish I could stay up. I wish I could stay up and play more. But yeah. Also, achievements aren't the best indicator of scope, but tonight I unlocked 7 out of 58 for this game. That tells you. Anyway, EOS was so incredibly kind to raid us tonight. Let's pass it on, shall we? Let's see who's up. Ooh. I see our friend Arch is up, and they are doing their own Next Fest demo thing. So let's go see how it's going for them. Go raid them. I love that emote too. Blessed Frog Detective. Those were really fun games to play. Nothing quite like them. Nothing quite reaches that same level of charm. But yeah. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for this first evening of Dread Delusion. I am really glad people are enjoying this. I'm really glad that folks are finding it as interesting as I am. I mean, even if you're finding it half as interesting as I am, that's still a lot. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for more weird wanderings and magickings and stuff. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.
Written below. Don't forget